Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. To the Most High Yah Elohim be the glory. To the Most High Yah Elohim be the praise. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shalom, shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. Father, I honor you. Father, I worship you. I thank you. Elohim God, I bless you. Father, I honor your holy name. I will take this opportunity to say thank you to our new subscribers, everyone that took time to subscribe to our channel. I say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We say thank you so much. Thank you. The year is almost, and being the year, one would say, being the year of Gentiles is almost an end. And we praise Yah for his protection. We praise Yah for his guidance. We praise Yah for shower his blessing upon us up to today. So it's this opportunity that I'm taking to bless the name of Yah. And I pray that you bless the name of Yah because he have done a lot great things that he have done unto us. And as the words of the Lamentations say, the steadfast love of Yah never ceases. His mercy never come to an end. Say they are new every morning. Great is the faithfulness of Yah. Great is the faithfulness of the Most High, the Creator. Today we are not going to waste much of your time, or I won't waste much of your time. It's a feast of dedication time, a feast of light time, time to dedicate ourselves. And the Ashkenazi have a name of Hanukkah. So when you say Hanukkah, that will be popular name for everyone to recognize. So we are doing Hanukkah or the feast of dedication. I will keep the name being the feast of dedication. It's a time for us to dedicate ourselves unto the Most High and re-examine our relationship that we have for Yeshua. And we have to understand the dedication or the meaning of dedication, or why we have to dedicate ourselves or re-examine ourselves or give our soul, spirit, body and unto the Father, we will say. But before then, let's read one of our covenants. Anytime we bring a message, we need to read a covenant to remind ourselves who we are in the Most High. Most High have called us to be his people. And let's go on and read the covenant. This one will be Exodus chapter 19 verse 5. And I read the covenant of Elohim. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. That says the words of the Most High, or saying of the Most High, Exodus chapter 19 verse 5. Let's move on. What time it is? A time of dedication, or a time of teaching about the feast of dedication. We have a picture on the screen showing a time made with wood, and I think it's cute. The time of dedication, or the feast of dedication. What is the feast of dedication? It's a time our forefathers chose and stand and proclaim this unique feast for the blessing of the Yah to be upon upon us. And maybe today is the first time that you came across the teaching and you are wondering who are the group of people I'm trying to say we are the Hebrew Israelites, the West Africans. I'm not saying all the West Africans are Hebrew Israelites. We have videos more than 100 on our channel. You can check and go through it. Maybe you are first time, you will see different mention of the tribes, and we'll go in details to explain why these particular tribes are Hebrew and or Israelites. There's no such thing as Jewish people or black Jewish. When you say Jewish people, that signify only the tribe of Judah. And when you are good with your Torah, you realize that Israel being Jacob, children, they are 12 sons. They say 12 sons of Jacob. So 12 sons of Jacob, it doesn't, they have names. Their name is not like out there, or like their name is not vanished. Their name is there, and they did marry and have children. So 12 sons of Jacob, it does not stand for Judah. If anything, it stands for Jacob, the descendants of Jacob. So and the second point will be, there's no such thing as black, Jewish. Yes, it is true. The children of Israel or Jacob children, they are darker skin tone. So there's no way in history they have to change and be pale skin tone. And even if anything, Judah married a Canaanite woman, being the descendants of Ham, being the four sons of Ham. So Hamites, everyone know they are darker skin tone. So just let's leave it there. Let's move on. The feast of dedication. We have a picture on the screen showing the book of Maccabee. Maccabee chapter 4, we read from 51 up to 60, 51 through 61.
They lighted, that they might give light in the temple. Furthermore they set the loaves upon the table, and spread out the veils, and finished all the works which they had begun to make. Now on the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Calu, in the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning, and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings, which they had made. Look, at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it, even in that was it dedicated with songs, and cithens, and harps, and cymbals. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshipping and praising the God of heaven, who had given them good success. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold, and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed, and hanged doors upon them. Thus was there very great gladness among the people.
The feast of dedication. Judah Maccabee and his brethren, when the heathen or the Gentiles were on the land and they capture the land of Israel, they decided to what? Use the temple as their worshiping place. So they slaughter pigs, like they profane the land and or the temple. What Yah does not want us to touch or to eat, they do eat, they do drink. So they use the temple as their party place. And we do not touch pigs, or we don't eat anything unclean. So Judah Maccabee, to go back, so you can start from First Maccabee 1, the 4, First Maccabee 4. You can start from 1 up to the this thing. But we wanted to keep our teachings on the start from the 51. That is the reason why we read the 51. So they did that, and what fought and what kept the temple, or like they overcome them, and they were able to retrieve everything, and the temple became ours, or our forefathers. So they have to clean the temple and clean the blood and whatever they mess up on the temple. So they used this day as the feast of dedication. As a feast of dedication, they lighted the candle, and even the candle was not the oil was not enough. But the little oil that they have, the oil lasted for 8 days. The oil lasted for 8 days. And when you read, you can check on the 52. It says, now on the 5th and 20 days of the month of the 9th month, which is the month called the month of Kasim or Kashim. The most important thing is, like, we have to keep the celebration on the 28th. I'll bring the chart, but just for us to keep it in mind. And dedicating the temple, our body is our temple. So this is very, very important to us all. Just a reminder, this video is just a reminder to us that we have to keep a day to dedicate our body, to dedicate ourselves unto the Most High. Keep a day, keep a month, a time, and to do so. A day, you can do it fasting and prayers and after that will be a feast for you to celebrate with your family. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all, and it's a blessing. So this, I pray that this will be a short video to put it to remind us the importance of the feast of dedication. Our forefathers did that. They did dedicate the temple to the Most High. They clean it, they eat, they enjoy, like they clean everything, the gold, everything in the temple. They did clean it, wipe it, sweep it clean. It is very important. So when you pray, when you choose to fast, it's something that you are doing. Then read your Bible, doing it to clean the temple, doing it to clean the temple. And we'll read something, or we'll just see the book of John. Yeshua being our father, or being our leader, Yeshua being our king, he did celebrate the feast of light, or the feast of dedicating. He did celebrate it. Let's see something in the book of John. So let's read John chapter 10 verse 22. You can start from 1 if you have time, because I do not want the video to be lengthy, and confirmation that Yeshua indeed did celebrate the feast of dedication. 22, he said, and it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter, and Yeshua walked in the temple of Solomon porch. Then Yeshua walked in the Solomon porch. Then 24, it say, and it came. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, how long does thee make us to doubt? If they be the Christ, tell us plainly. Because the Hebrews, or the people of Israel, or the people of Judah, were wondering who Yeshua was then. They were wondering, so they came and asked questions. So this confirmed that Yeshua indeed did celebrate the feast of the dedication, the feast of dedication. So this is very, very important. And let's move on. We have a picture on the screen right now. We'll put two candlestick on the screen, or menorah. The most important, you can use even a bottle. You can use a plastic, because of the candle will burn. You can use your bottle. You can use vase, anything you can mold to bring this light or candle into light. That'll be fine. Just bring it, and each day that you start, I start my November 25th, because of what we read in the book of First Maccabee chapter 4:52. It gave us the day they did clean the temple, and to me it's unique. Rather choose what do you call it, any day that the Ashkenazi is choosing. I don't have any issue with them, with their time or their day, but I rather do or go deep into the Torah, into the Bible, into the unique book of blessing, and it's talk about us, the day our forefathers pick to celebrate this very unique feast. So that is the reason why I start 25th of every year, if Yah grant me a gift of life. So that's my take on this, and you can choose yours. So this is the menorah candle, or the candle of light, or the stand of light that we are showing on the screen. Let's move on. We have the chart on the screen, or the calendar on the screen. It say Bible calendar chart. Bible calendar chart. In the middle, around the Bible calendar chart, they have January and February, March, April. So the month are 2 because our calendar is not the Gentile calendar. Our calendar, like let's say January and February, is one onto year. The month that Yah chose, the first month of the year that Yah chose for our forefathers will be the month of Nasim. That will be April, May. He chose us the first year for our forefathers to leave the land of Mizraim, or the land of Egypt. So that became our first year of the month, or the first month of the year, rather, the first month of the year. That became the first month of the year for us. So the reason why we brought this chart today is you can see we have underlined November. The November will be the month of what even they have it, they wrote it there, Hanukkah. But the reason why is like when we read, if you can remember, within a minute ago, the book of first book of Maccabee, chapter 4, 52 tells us clearly that indeed the ninth month and November will be our ninth month, and again it will be October, November, yeah, the or November, December, the ninth month. So this is what we have the screen just period to see, and I think it is unique for us to bring something like this. I don't know about you, but I'm being blessed to bring such a message. I am being blessed and I'm happy to have an opportunity to bring this message. So it's just a short message to encourage us all to celebrate the feast of dedication, to dedicate ourselves unto the Most High, to dedicate our body, being the temple, unto the Most High, to clean it, to ask for forgiveness of sin, to repent, to intercede for our family. This is what our forefathers did. They did pray and ask for forgiveness of sins that they have allowed the Gentiles to bring all unclean things into the temple, and they did clean with prayers. And what they did afterwards, they did have a feast. They did have a feast. So this is very, very important. And I haven't posted for a while because I was not sick, I didn't travel or anything, but my equipment, laptop or whatever we are using, everything was just shut up, everything shut. Try to fix it, it will cost arm and leg, so it was not easy, but yeah, I have make a way for us to get something to use temporary. So that is the reason why I was able to post a message last week. So I thank you all with your patience and all that coming on it and giving thumbs up, blessing the name of Yah. I praise Yah on your life. I'll end here with today's teachings. Again, please rededicate your life unto Yah. Celebrate the feast day, celebrate the feast of the dedication, celebrate it. You'll be blessed by doing so, because you are the chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Celebrate a holy nation, you have to celebrate the feast of dedication. Dedicate your life and take the junk out of your body. Yah lead you, Aroha help you to do so. The word of the day says, seek the Father. And I read John 14:6. Yeshua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father Elohim but by me. John 14:6. Be blessed. And let's read the blessing of the Most High. Numbers chapter 6:22 up to 27. It says, blessing on the children of Israel. And I read, and the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, speak unto Aaron and his sons, saying, on this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, the Lord Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. The Lord Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. This unique blessing, when Aaron the priest bless our forefathers or bless us, just a generational thing, the Lord Yahweh put his name upon us and bless us. So be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Peace be unto you. Shalom, peace be unto you. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and may Yeshua bless you and keep you. Shalom, everyone. I'm just so excited. Bye bye. In Yeshua's name.